Hello, Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgos, and welcome to the April 2022 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, I suggest you please do subscribe so that you get notified after pushing the notification button every month whenever I release a new video. So let's get started. Let's see what is April holding for us. Well, it doesn't begin so well. Well, it begins with an energy where you are a little bit bothered, my dear Virgos. And what is bothering you? Maybe you have been traveling, maybe you have been working too hard, or maybe there is some sort of pressure upon you. It can be a sort of a news that comes to you that gets your mind thinking or running 10,000 kilometers per hour. Or it can also be, my dear Virgos, is that you are just drained. You feel a kind of a burnout, kind of an energy, or you might not be very happy about something someone has done. Or it can also be that you have just caught the sun, or you've just got some microbe and now you don't feel fine. So in the first week, my dear Virgos, take care of your mental, emotional, and your physical and spiritual well-being. I would like to say the best way to put it all right is by being spiritually well. Then everything falls into places. Once you're calm and composed inside of you, then everything will fall into right back into its proper place, my dear Virgos. Okay, so take care in the first week. There can be some issues regarding someone that the Virgos might be facing. It can also be a relative who is just, not fine, or you get a news that is not really, upbeat, and so you start worrying about it. Or it can also be that you're watching too much of television and then what you're seeing on the screen is affecting your mind. And it's true that these days nothing is very peaceful, right? So what we can do at the most is we can pray for peace and we can work on our inner peace, because when we work on our inner peace, we will emit peace also. Imagine you are absorbing it all the time, and if you even emit, because you can start emitting that at the same time. So don't react to it, but act with spiritual inclinations, my dear Virgos, in the first week. This is what I can tell you. For some of you, it can also be regarding money matters. Some kind of money matters are becoming a bit overwhelming, and maybe you feel, oh, my budget was this much, but oh, this is costing this much, oh, there's so much of expenditure, those rising prices. So all this can also work on you. And for students also, there can be some kind of thing that can set you a bit discouraged. So I would tell you, don't put your attention on what or how much is in front of you to be achieved. Just break it into small bits and try to work one by one. You do the things, okay? Because when we see everything to be accomplished, wow, you say, wow, it's so much of things, so many books I have to read, or so much of syllabus I have to cover, right? But when you say, okay, fine, what is the most important one? Okay, I'm going to start by doing this, and then you go ahead in that way, and that will be easier, my dear Virgos, okay, Virgo students. And otherwise, I'm also seeing that some kind of news that can be a bit of bothering news can also come regarding someone. So don't get disheartened, because everything is a passing phase, right? And as it is, life is such that nobody gets out alive. So nothing to be serious about, my dear Virgos, okay? So let's go to the second week. And this is a beautiful card. This is a beautiful energy. This energy is about surprise visitors or some kind of news coming to you. So I'm seeing some kind of news that comes to the Virgos. They have been waiting for it, and now this news is coming to them in the second week. There can be some visitors, also some guests that arrive, or you go and visit someone that you have not visited since very, very long, my dear Virgos. This is what I'm seeing also. I'm also seeing that for some of the Virgos, it can also be that they are making some travel plans, or they are planning to travel. There are a lot of movements that are seen. Small distance, short distance, and long distance travels also are seen for some of the Virgos. Money wise also things are looking quite okay. Like you will be able to manage whatever finances you're having. In that much you will have to start making the yeah, living with that much of finance that you have. This is what I'm seeing, because when we are going to the third week, here I'm seeing the tight corner that you are in regarding finances. So most probably you have miscalculated something, or maybe the prices have risen so much that now you find it a bit difficult to cope up with the prices. So what I can tell you here, my dear Virgos, is that start saving the moment you are, I've been telling this to everyone since 2 years. I'm saying start saving, not just your money, but start saving on your whatever you're buying. Don't use it like overboard. Don't go overboard. Be stingy now. As that's not my word, stingy, because I like to be generous. But really now, my dear Virgos and everyone, we need to start becoming stingy regarding our resources. We have to start whatever we have in our house to use it. Don't throw your food away. Don't throw your water away, because all this is going to really have a great impact on all of us. And since 2 years, what I have seen, I'm not going to tell you, because that was really disheartening for me to see all this in a vision. But I just don't want to say all those things. But all I want to say is that now we need to start, saving what we have, rather than wanting more and more and more. Just save first what you have, okay? And there are a lot of unfortunate people who don't even have those 3 meals a day. So try, if you have something excess, little bit of it also, so try to give to these kind of people. It will be really a blessing for them. Just do that if you can, my dear Virgos. In the third week, I'm seeing that there is something regarding your finances, regarding your budget. And yes, in the third week, I would like to tell you, my dear Virgos, take care of your precious thing. What materially speaking, don't leave your bag anywhere. Take care of your wallets, because I'm seeing that there can be some money loss due to thefts or robbery also. So just keep things in the proper place and don't forget things anywhere, because now the world is going to start to become a place where if you are going to lose something, there will be hardly very few people who are going to come and return it back to you, okay? So just remember that, all right? So in the third week, my dear Virgos, I see that some kind of financial scarcity can arise, or a sudden expenditure comes in wherein you have to pay, or somebody asks, a relative is asking for financial help also, or there can be some kind of works at home to be done also that can come up. So just be careful. Even for students, they can be like, okay, I cannot get that much of students loan and I wanted to enroll myself in that university, or oh, I have enrolled myself in that university, but now I need more money for the hostel, for for the canteen and things like that. Always there is an extra expenditure. So in the third week, you might feel a little bit in the tight corners. So just be careful regarding your finances and regarding all the resources at home also, all right? And then we go to the last week, my dear Virgos. There is something that is related to the sea at this point of time, even on the global level, I see in April. Well, so coming back to our reading, some of the Virgos might be traveling at this point of time, and this is a long distance travel, or they are planning, they are booking their tickets online for a long distance travel. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Virgos. At work, you are going to be craving for more spontaneity, for more decision making power, and you might discuss it with your higher ups, like, I need my rights to make decision, or I need more more space to make my own decisions with my team. This kind of discussions can take place for Virgos in the last week. And for some of the Virgos also, I'm seeing single Virgos can encounter or rather meet someone while traveling also. Some interesting meeting will be on cards in the last week. while traveling, I will see it more. But even if you're not traveling, you might meet an interesting person. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Virgos. All in all, a travel energy is seen. It can be a short distance travel also, or it can be a long distance travel. And I would like to say, my dear Virgos, in the last week, just take care of your health, because there is a lot of movement seen, okay? So here you need to take care of yourself in order to nourish and take time for yourself, nourish your soul and take time for yourself in the last week, my dear Virgos. Money wise, things will start moving now in the proper direction, or there can also be offers that come that will help you to make your bank account look more comfortable. This is what I'm seeing. Overseas jobs also are much more seen here, or some offers from overseas are seen for some of the Virgos. This is what I am seeing over here, my dear Virgos. So, well, it's going to be quite a quite a month, my dear Virgos. Yes, but especially on the global level, it's going to be quite a month. Yes. So let's pray for peace, and let's pray that things get better, my dear Virgos. Yes. So on these lines, I will say thank you for listening to me. Please do like, share, and comment. And I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless.